Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome again back to the Earth, our Mudfossil Gaia. I have something so exciting to share with you guys today. So I guess I'm going back over to what I call Naga Land sooner than I thought. My friend Pete, he sent me this message last night and blew me away. This mountain is covered in snake scales. Okay, so of course I went in investigating like I do. Turns out this mountain has a story, you guys. So this girl here has a YouTube channel. I will leave a link for it. I also saved the playlist on my channel. There's 5 videos here. She actually went to this place, and I'm going to show you a few clips from her videos. This whole mountain is covered in scales, and apparently over there, like this blog that she did, she's not trying as I do to prove that these mud fossils were real creatures. Over there, this is common knowledge, you guys. She went there because she knew what it was, and she's not the only one. Over there, they already know that these mountains and land masses are their gods. So she tells the whole story here. I'm going to go ahead and read you the story, and then I'm going to show you some of the footage from her video. And this one is not too hard to see the dragon. He is beautiful. So let me read you the story, and then I will take you and show you guys the evidence that I found on Google Earth. Back in time, the story of a cursed lord. At the Kong Long Lake in Buang Kong Long District, Buang Kong Province, Thailand, there was all land before the lake was found. It is the location of a city named Ratapa Nakan. The city ruled by a lord named Uelu. The lord's wife, called Goeganlaya, and his daughter named Kuikam, which later married the Sampanta Lord. Kuikam and Sampanta had a son named Fahung. Fahung was an intelligent and handsome man. One day he accidentally met a beautiful lady in the middle of nowhere. Her name was Nakarin Tirani. Because of her beauty, it wasn't hard for him to fall in love with her. It was love at first sight. Their feeling for each other was like they had known each other for ages. They made time to meet each other often until he can't wait no more. He asked her to marry him and move to stay with him in the palace. Nakarantriani was very happy to know that Fahung loved her and wanted to marry her. But she was afraid if Fahung won't loved her after he knew she isn't a human. Nakarantriani is a serpent, or Naga. She transformed herself into a woman look because she saw him at first and wanted him to be impressed. Nakarantrani went back to the Nakarat kingdom and told her father about marrying Fahung, who was a human. The Naga's lord was worried about his daughter because there was not even one time that a Naga will have successful relationship with human. Anyway, the Lord couldn't stop his daughter from her love power. The wedding was arranged as a huge ceremony for 7 days in both Ratapa Nakhon and the Nakarat kingdom. To approach the greatness and relationship between the two kingdoms, the Naga's Lord gave a heraldry crown jewel to Lord Yu Liu and asked the Lord Yu Liu and people in Ratapa Nakan to take care of Nakarantrani, while no one in Ratapa Nakan knew that Nakarantrani is a daughter of the Naga king. 3 years later, Fahung and Nakarantrani still had no baby because of the nature of serpent and human cannot breed together. That caused the suffering for both of them. Nakarantrani got very sick, so she transformed back to be a snake. A servant came in and saw Nakarantrani becoming a snake. She screamed with the fear and ran away. The story of Nakarantrani becoming a snake went viral. People in Ratapa Nakan and the Lord Yu Liu were very upset about Nakarantrani was a Naga. She tried to transform herself back into a human look, but it couldn't help to calm the situation. People, including the Lord Yu Liu, depreciated Nakarantrani. Nakarantrani was evicted mindlessly. The Lord Yu Liu sent a letter to the Naka's Lord to come and take his daughter back. Fahung felt really depressed that he couldn't help his lover. The Naga's Lord, who loved his daughter for his life, got very angry at people in Ratapa Nakan for treating his daughter in that way. He came to pick his daughter up and asked for the heraldry crown jewel back. The Lord Yu Liu couldn't give it back because he already used it for making something else. That even multiplied the anger of the king of Naga. He shouted at the Lord he will come back with his warriors to destroy Ratapa Nakan and disappeared. At the same night, the king of Naga went back to Ratapa Nakan with his warriors. They destroyed Ratapa Nakan and killed Ratapa Nakan people. No one could fight the Naka power. Ratapa Nakan was drowned underwater, becoming the Kong Long Lake. The Lord Yu Liu was cursed to become a Naga and couldn't go out of Kong Long Land until the Kong Long Land will again become a big city. Nakarantrani didn't know that her father would destroy the city. She went there after the war to find her lover, Fahung. She was looking for him from Kong Long Lake to Song Kram River, but couldn't find him, and she went home with sadness. By the way, the Nagas did not destroy all the places in Ratapa Nakan. There were 3 temples that weren't destroyed. There is a riverbed called Hue Nam Meo that connects Kong Long Lake to Song Kram River. Nam Meo refers to alcohol drinks that compares to the love that Nakarantrani had for Fahung, which made her become blind or drunk. The giant Naga rocks are located in Langka National Park, Buang Kan, Thailand. So here is where this wildlife sanctuary is, where they got the pictures from, and also where the the clips are, the video clips of all the scales that I'll show you of the Naga cave. So I brought you here again to show you the terrain, because you can see the dragon so good like this. All these pieces here, hold on, let me get my pointer. Okay, so here's my little pointer, guys. This thing right over here, okay, this one, right about here is his eye, okay, right here, like right about in here is the eye, and that'll give you a good idea of where I'm going. Now his snout comes out here, that's his mouth, okay, and the park is right up here on this, on this, the whole thing actually, the scales cover this guy here. So this is his head, and it looks like a wing here, right? But for some reason it looks like he's in pieces, and the rest of him lies over here, where we have more scales up on this mountain range here too. And also, all the way down here, I think, is the tail. Okay? And that's just one dragon. So, just below this dragon that I showed you, I think this is the lake from the story. And right here, we have another Naga. And what's really cool about this one, it has one of these anomalies that the Mudfossil community has considered being whales. You can see the lines, they go all the way up and down this creature. All these lines here. And it's really cool. Like the lines, they'll continue from here and then start again and start again. And the whales are on this guy. It's not that one. And they all kind of look like him. It's really weird. Here it is. Whale Rock. 3 Whale Rock. And it's funny they call it that because we have 3 coming out on this side. And they do look like whales. It's really weird. But we have them coming out on this side too. So it makes me wonder, I think it's more like either fins or the feet of a Naga. Like it could be the claws coming out one way and the other way there. Or some type of fin, because they do kind of go all the way up and down. See, there's a couple more right here. So I think there's some sort of like fins or appendages of the Naga. Really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and play some of the clips from this playlist and just let you look, because this is just, it is so beautiful. And the most beautiful part about it is that she's not there trying to prove that this is like a mud fossil creature. I don't think they even understand them as being mud fossils. These are just their gods. It's common knowledge there. That's what's so beautiful. I just want to say real quick, thank you, Pete. What a find.